If you're a product owner, you know the feeling, right? Drowning in all those repetitive tasks? Well, imagine having a partner to handle all that grunt work so you can actually focus on what truly matters, strategy and customer value. Okay, let's dive in because that partner is here, and it's AI.
So, here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we're going to define this new partnership. Then, we'll decode some of that AI jargon you keep hearing. After that, we'll get practical and see how to put it to work. We'll also cover how to use it responsibly, and finally, we'll zoom out and look at the big picture for your role.
All right, first up, the PO's new assistant. And let's just get this out of the way right now. This is not about replacing you, not even close. It's all about augmenting your skills and, most importantly, freeing up your time.
And this really breaks down the roles perfectly. You, the product owner, you are still firmly in the driver's seat. You own the strategy, you're obsessed with customer value, and you have the final say on prioritization. The AI agent, think of it as your support tool, the one handling all that repetitive work like organizing data and helping you clean up the backlog. So, this is the big metal shift, right? It's crucial. You got to stop seeing AI as some kind of threat and start seeing it for what it is, a dedicated, collaborative assistant that just takes all those low-value, time-sucking tasks right off your plate. That leaves you to focus on the high-impact work that, honestly, only a human can do. Now, to work effectively with this new assistant, you kind of need to speak a bit of its language. So let's quickly break down 3 key terms that you absolutely need to get familiar with. First up, the token. This is the absolute fundamental building block. You can think of it like a word, or sometimes even just a piece of a word. It's literally how the AI model reads and understands what we're saying by chopping it up into these little pieces. Knowing this helps you understand why AIs have input limits. It's all about how many of these tokens they can chew on at one time. Next, we have multimodal AI. Now, this is where things get really, really powerful for a product owner. It means the AI isn't just stuck with text. Nope, it can understand images, it can listen to audio from your user interviews, it can even process video. Just imagine feeding an AI a screen recording of a user test and having it spit back a report on exactly where users got confused. That's the power of multimodal. And finally, the term you've probably heard a million times, generative AI. This is the AI's incredible ability to create brand new stuff. It doesn't just analyze information, it generates it. And this is the magic behind its power to draft user stories for you, summarize your meeting notes, or even create mock-ups from just a simple text description. Okay, theory is great and all, but let's get down to brass tacks. How do you actually put this amazing tool to work to build a better product and, let's be honest, a much cleaner backlog? I mean, just look at this list. You could see the main idea right away. Taking a huge mess of unstructured data, like interview transcripts or a flood of user feedback, and using AI to magically transform it into structured, actionable things like user stories. Seriously, imagine feeding it hours of interview recordings and getting back a perfect summary of the key pain points. You can do that right now. But, and this is a big but, here's the catch. The AI is only as good as the instructions you give it. Your skill at writing a clear, effective prompt is the single most important thing. It determines whether you get back garbage or gold. You're the director. It's the actor. And the good news is there's a super simple formula for a great prompt, especially when you're generating user stories. It's just 3 parts. Who is the user? What do they want to do? And why do they care? You've got the role, the goal, and the benefit. That's it. Let's just see that simple structure in action. As a busy professional, boom, that's our role. I want to schedule appointments online. There's the goal, so that I can save time, and that's the all-important benefit. Following this simple format will make your prompts incredibly powerful. Now, you know what they say, with all this great power comes great responsibility. Using AI effectively also means using it safely and being really aware of the potential landmines. So let's talk about the essential guardrails that every single product owner needs to have in place. So it's really worth taking a second and asking ourselves, what are the hidden risks when we start weaving these powerful tools into our day-to-day workflow?
It really boils down to 2 huge areas that you have to own. First is bias. And AI is only as unbiased as the data it was trained on. So if it was only trained on feedback from one type of user, guess what? Its suggestions are going to be skewed. And that could cause you to build a product that completely misses huge chunks of your market. You have to be the human check on that. Second, data privacy. You absolutely positively must understand the data policies of any third-party tool you're using. Please don't just paste confidential customer data in there and assume it's safe. You have to verify it.
Okay, so after all of that, let's zoom back out and really look at the big picture here. How does this new partnership with AI truly change the product owner role for the better? You know, the ultimate goal here is actually really simple, but it's also completely transformative. It's all about shifting your precious time and your mental energy away from those low-value repetitive tasks and putting it squarely onto high-value strategic work.
Just think about it for a second. With AI handling all the busy work, you have so much more time for the stuff that really matters. Things like developing a deep, empathetic understanding of your customers, crafting a brilliant strategic roadmap, actually driving real business outcomes, and making sure all your stakeholders are perfectly aligned. This is the work that defines a truly great product owner.
And so we come full circle, right back to our core message, the most important takeaway of all. This technology is here to empower you, to amplify your skills, and to elevate your role. To say it one last time, AI augments, it does not replace. And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on as you move forward. The very nature of partnership is changing, and the most effective product leaders are going to be the ones who learn to collaborate with these new kinds of intelligence. So let me ask you, is your next strategic partner an algorithm?